Hi, good afternoon. I'm Mike Dallin with PurePoint Energy, and we're here with the Solarized Seymour program. Meet with first Selectman Kurt Miller to review his solar proposal and see what the savings will be. Hi, good afternoon.
Hi.
I'm Mike Dallin with PurePoint Energy.
Hi, Mike.
Thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
We're here to do the solar proposal, and if it's all right with you, we'd like to walk around back so we can do a quick survey. Is that okay?
Sure.
Great,
Fine.
thank you. As far as your goals as a family for what you would want to get out of solar, what would you say those are?
Reduce cost.
Reduce cost, sure. And that's the most common response we get, right? We're able to save on your bill. So we'll be able to show that to you. And then you probably have a fairly good understanding of how solar works. Some power will hit the panels, it'll create direct current, gets inverted, so there's actually an inverter in the panels. Then we'll invert it into alternating current so it can be used in the house. And then we'll have Eversource, they'll actually come out and they'll upgrade the service on the side of the house so it can spin backwards. Because right now it only spins one way, and that's to send you a bill. So the kilowatt hours that you get from solar on your roof that you don't use in the house will go back out into the grid.
Okay.
And you get full value for that. So for example, let's say you put in 500 kilowatt hours into the grid, that's 500 that you don't have to buy from Eversource, and that's how you'll be able to save on your bill. If you actually put more in each month than you use, you actually store that as a credit, and it can roll over and be applied towards the next month's bill.
Okay.
So you may find during the summer, the days are going to be longer.
More credit.
You'll get more value, you'll probably put more energy back into the grid during those times. Yeah.
Okay.
But then that'll bank as storage that you can now draw from during those months where you may not get as much sun on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
So when we look at the proposal, it'll be over the course of the whole year and see how much energy you get.
Right.
So, and I'll be able to explain how easy it is to get everything set up. We'll review obviously your proposal and then anything else that I can answer for you. So, you know, our goal is we want to help the environment, but we know it has to be a win-win for the homeowner as well. It has to make sense for you. You've got to be happy with the project and obviously make sure it's going to help you economically as well. So we do have the highest feedback of any solar company in the area. So this is solarreviews.com is one website where we're rated 5 out of 5 stars, and that's feedback from homeowners that we've worked with. So this is the way that we would attach onto the roof, and it's worth pointing out just to show you a sample of that. So the flashing that's commonly used in the industry is this, so you would imagine this would slide underneath the shingles, and then we would use a lag bolt that would attach dead center onto the joist underneath. We don't use this just because our concern that this can start to erode and break down over time. So we use this product instead that won't void the roof's warranty. So same idea, except everything is raised up, and then we'll attach to the joist underneath with a stainless steel lag bolt. Is there anything that I can answer on that for you, how we would do the project?
Do you ever do where you just do the back and not the front?
Sure, yep. So we can size that for whatever makes sense for
Unfortunately,
you.
in the front we get more sun.
Mm-hmm.
We get enough sun back. We'll probably get up to noonday sun. We get the afternoon sun. So does it make a difference morning or afternoon sun as far as total wattage?
Yeah, it's interesting because your roof, so south is facing this way.
Right.
So you'll get more sun earlier in the day here,
Yeah.
and we can fit more back there.
Yeah.
And you'll get this in the afternoon.
Right.
So we know how much sun you get on both sides of the house, so I can size it either way. If we did use the front and the back, it looks like we can offset 100% of the energy that you use.
Okay.
So you're able to see what you're going to save in aggregate over those years.
It's the difference between this and that.
That's right, exactly. So that's your net investment, and then that's the gross savings you would have. And we do want to make that very easy to understand. So on page 3, you can see what you would invest, what you're going to save each year, and how that adds up. So at what point everything is paid off.
Do banks or do you offer a loan scenario for that?
We do, yeah. So there's actually a loan program administered through the Green Bank called a Smart E-Loan.
Okay.
So, and we're able to provide that at a 10-year loan, and they've just reduced the interest rate. So the
Less
interest
than
rate is,
0.99%.
0.99%.
So factor that in on this.
Yeah, so you would want to factor in that interest expense. At 0.99%, it's not too bad. Thank you for watching the video. Your interest in solar and Solarize Seymour. We'll be running extra events and workshops during the program, which ends August 15th. For more information, please go to solarizect.com/Seymour.